beginning in just a couple minutes. Hello! Hello and welcome to the Resident Evil No Door mod stream. Now before we begin here, I'm going to warn you guys ahead of time, I've been a little under the weather today. So if I have to at any time pause the stream because I have to, you know, run to the restroom or something because I'm having stomach issues, that's all I care to say about that right now. I will let you guys know, but we're going to go ahead and begin here. Just 1 second here. So I apologize for that. Alright, so let's see here. Let me minimize that. Let me pull up some other stuff and we'll get going here. I'm going to throw that folder over on the main screen here. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Believe I just clicked this and it works. At least that's how it worked the last time. Now before I start this really quick here, I am going to adjust the volume so the game's not so loud, because I noticed with some of my other streams lately the games have been kind of overpowering. So we're going to turn that down a little bit. We're going to see how that goes. You guys can let me know if the audio is too low, but I think that'll be a good balance for it. Oh, I forgot I have to... You guys get to watch some fun troubleshooting here. Oh, I think I still have to... Sure. This game sometimes, man. Go ahead and begin here. All right. Now, as I've said many times before, Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, is my favorite game of all time. It took me a long time to realize this. For a long time, I would have told you Ocarina of Time was my favorite game of all time. I think I've only actually done... I'm just curious before we start here. Yeah, I've only done, like, a playthrough on this version. I've got all the achievements in the Xbox One version, and... I wanted to do once again, but whatever. I guess that's not an option right now. We can turn the subtitles off because who cares? Play with the original controls. Play with widescreen. All good to go. Oh! Actually, you know what? Go back. Can I go back to the thing? Because I want to see if I can play the game the way I want to play it. So maybe... I think... Okay. I think you have to load this, and that's how that works now that I think about it. There we go. Once again. We're going to play... I'm not going to do this game on hard. We're just going to play the game on normal.
Resident Evil.
We're not really playing for that shit right now. Let's see. I kind of like... I don't have the... I forget how you unlock that version of Jill. I mean, we're already modding the game here, so... But I kind of want to stick with Classic Jill, so we're going to play as Classic Jill. Get dialed in here and all settled.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone, situated.
But yeah, as I've said many times, like Resident Evil is my favorite game of all time. For a long time, I would have told you my favorite game of all time is Ocarina of Time, and it took me years of continuously coming back and replaying this GameCube version of Resident Evil for me to realize that no, actually, my favorite game of all time is Resident Evil.
About 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
I have played through this game countless times. My problem is, I get on a kick of Resident Evil. This happens like once a year, where I'll play through this game like 2, 3, 4 times, and then I don't play it for like 6 to 12 months. I come back, and it's literally like every single time that I play the game, I forget certain things, even though I've played it so many times. So, but we should be able to get through. I'm gonna try and get through most of the game tonight. It should go quicker with this no door mod. Hopefully, it works. We'll see here. And again, you guys bear with me because I've been a little under the weather the last couple days. I'm not going for speed here or anything like that. This isn't going to be a speed run. This is more meant to be a just fun playthrough, but I wanted to play through this game without the door loading screens, because I've never done that before, actually. This will be the first time I've ever played this game that way.
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Chris, this way.
Chris, this way.
If I was going for like speed right now, I would have done a run through myself first and then done it again, just so I remembered everything like in full detail, but I didn't want to do that. I kind of just wanted to go in blind. I'm trying to remember the last time I played through this game. It's been, I know I've done it at least once this year again, so.
Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
Don't
But
open
we've
that
got to
door.
find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
The one nice thing about playing this version as opposed to the Xbox One and PS4 version is this game does run at 60 on the
Chris and I go back a long way.
on the PC as opposed to the 30 frames that it's
You two
locked
go.
at, which
I'll
kind of always
secure this
baffled me honestly on the console versions.
Stay
But
sharp.
this isn't a game I'd also argue that you really need to play at 60 frames. Like it's fine at 30 frames. I mean, yeah, it looks nicer at 60, but
A dining room.
alright, first thing we're going to do, unequip that. Might as well pick that up just for the hell of it.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Sure. I always play with the original controls. I've tried playing with the newer controls, and I don't really care, honestly, for them that much. There's one part of the game I find them kind of helpful, because for some reason I always screw it up. That's why I've done the no save run of this game 2 times, and I kind of don't ever want to do it again, because I always screw up at that part with the boulder. That's like my one part of this game that just gets me almost every single time.
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
I still remember this thing being a crazy thing that I wanted for years, as me and one of my
the hell
buddies
is
just
this
play through this game every year.
found Kenneth
I
killed
wanted
by
an
this
HD
thing.
remaster of
Plus
this
it works
game,
with
and I
the
never
Western.
thought we'd get it because I thought Nintendo kind of owned the rights to this version of the game. So I was extremely shocked when I woke up one day, looked at IGN on the IGN app, and saw that they were putting this remaster out. Blew my mind. Had this shit pre-ordered digitally as soon as I could. I think I first bought it on the Xbox One, and then
Jill, help me look.
I waited for when they did the
Good
physical copy the
idea.
following January that came with Zero. I bought a physical version of it, so I would have a physical copy of it as well. And then I platinumed it on the PlayStation after I got all the achievements in the Xbox version. And maybe someday I'll get all the achievements in this version as well, but I don't care on PC as much when it comes to achievements and stuff.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do.
I honestly haven't done a run of this game in a long time and gotten the good ending. We might try that tonight. Last like 5 or 6 times I've played through this game, I've done the bad ending just to try and get through it as quickly as possible. I'd have to find... I had an image on my phone at some point. In fact, let me look here. Maybe I can find it. It shows... I took a screenshot at my fastest time through this game. I might have lost it when I upgraded phones, but... Okay, I'll try and show you guys really quick. So, this is the fastest I've ever beaten the game. You can kind of see it on here. It's hard to see, but it is 2 hours and 22 minutes. We're not going to try that today. I have no desire to try and do that today.
Thanks. I may need it.
But I did attempt to speedrun this game
Let's meet up at
many times, and I mean 2 hours and 22 minutes is pretty good. I think the world record's like 1 hour and 38 or something like that. It's probably changed since the last time. I used to watch the popular Twitch streamer Carcinogen do a bunch of speedrunning of this game, and that guy's good, man. He's really good at this game, but that would be cutting off, what, like 40 minutes of that run almost? Like, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Alright, already we can see the no door mod working. My buddy and I like to call this guy Fred. I don't know why, we just came up with the name of Fred. We just leave this guy alive. I don't usually kill too many zombies in this game. We'll see what I do this time through. Oh, that's right. I don't think I can go through this way yet. I have to go the other way. That's my dumbass fault. Oh, with the no door mod, we just fly through. Shit. Problem too is really hard to pick. There's like 6 versions of this game to try and post on YouTube here and say like what game I'm playing. So I just picked the Origins Collection because that's what version it is. I could have just put Resident Evil 1 1996, but that's not what this game is technically. And there isn't a Resident Evil HD category, unfortunately, which sucks. Thought he was dropped. Okay. Not that that's mad. Not that that's important, but... handgun bullets. I do like picking up the herbs just to have them. I'm gonna be honest, I've played through this Resident Evil game more than any of the others, probably more than all of the other ones combined, maybe with the exception of Resident Evil 5. I haven't played Resident Evil 2 and 3 as much as you maybe would think. That's why I'm really looking forward to that HD remaster, you know, of Resident Evil 2, or sorry, remake. It's a remake. Again, I have a video. I actually will have a video up later today when this is done. I would have had it posted beforehand, but unfortunately, I just didn't have the time. It took way longer rendering the video than I thought it was going to. So I didn't get a chance to get that before, I didn't get a chance to get that done before the stream here, but it will be up after the stream. But it's all about the Resident Evil franchise, where I would like to see it go as a huge fan. You know, the ups and the downs of some of the other Resident Evils and stuff like that. Kind of has some of my impressions of Resident Evil 7. Now, I have recorded a video review of Resident Evil 7 as well that'll go up sometime in the next week or two. Now, I haven't... I knew I was going to get grabbed. I have a little bit more footage to record for that game. So... Sure, this guy's gonna be waiting for me up here. We might actually shoot him down, because we are gonna have to come back through here a lot. Whatever, we got through. I forgot you use the triggers in this version of the game, which is weird. I forgot. I like you playing. I like the last couple times I played in this game, I've literally probably played on easy just because I was just playing for fun. So playing on normal is going to be a real challenge here, which is not a bad thing. I don't know if that killed him or not. Probably end up killing and burning these guys first. Well, it's a good thing I got that knife, I guess. I love when the knife doesn't kill them. But that headshot will boom. We'll let the other guy just fumble around. We'll take that just so we can get that map, because that's important later on. Actually, I probably shouldn't have picked that up because I have shit to pick up in this room, but oh well. You guys will have to excuse me if I kind of recline today. As I said, I've been having a lot of stomach issues in the last couple days, so this definitely helps. Yep, I figured that was what was coming here. I don't want to waste that. We'll have to go down and come back up. Fun times. Fun times indeed. It's not been the most fun couple of days, health-wise. Alright, so let's see. What can we put away right now? We really don't need this right now. That was just dumb of me to pick that up. I don't need to carry that. I don't need the knife right now either. Usually, that's kind of interesting. Let's see something once. Oh, it's in here, that's why. We will bust out our first save here just for the hell of it. It always baffles me when I watch new players play this game when they carry around like just a ton of shit with them, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, I've never understood the people that carry around the ink ribbons, because the item boxes just have those for you. Did I headshot him, or is he just dead? Shit, okay. Alright, let's burn him up. I usually just burn up the important ones. They're in my way. It just makes it for like the rooms that I'm going to be going down a lot. It makes it a lot more simple to just take care of this business now. If I get lucky, maybe I get a headshot, you know. If I don't get lucky, I get some bullshit like that. And then I can grab from behind. Bad times for Jill here. The problem is, well, I guess this guy's coming downstairs. Well, we can at least burn him, and then we're a little more men. Jeez, man. We can at least burn him, and then we're a little more manageable here. Oh my god, sometimes this game. I just like, you have to, sometimes, wow. They are bullet sponges today, man. Come on, like. I literally just want to burn his body so I can jump in this room next. Very lucky there. Very, very lucky there. Go ahead and refill my fuel canteen. I didn't see. I'll check really quick. Wow. They don't dick around in this difficulty. Okay. I got a first aid spray. I'll be ballsy and not take that with me right now. Sometimes you can't tell. Sometimes because the graphics are so freaking old, sometimes it's hard to see. The textures are definitely blurry. Like, this game really holds up well, especially, you know, like, this GameCube version was drop dead gorgeous at the time of its release. And it still holds up to this day better than a lot of games of that era. I mean, I was still playing this game in the GameCube up until 2015 when this version came out. So, and I was finally able to, like, okay, you know, I don't have to crack open this GameCube version every day. Or every year, you know what I mean? So. Let's see here. I know I can go out this way, but I can't. I'm trying to remember if I need a key to get through this door. You need that. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I saved because I'm going to try and do the infamous Barry scene here. We're pretty early in the game, so it should work, but I have gone through this before where I get dicked on this part, so it's a good thing we saved. Again, I'm not going for a perfect run right now or anything like that. I thought there was one other thing in this room, but maybe. We'll just bring that back to that room.
Oh God.
All right, good.
What did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Someone.
Jill, you in there?
Barry? Get me out of here!
There
The
was
door's
one time, I
jammed!
think it's only ever happened to
back.
me once. There was one time I played through this game where I don't know if I went at the wrong time, but I went and to go do this, and Barry just didn't show up, and I died playing as Jill. So.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really?
It's good.
Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Nothing has bothered me more, and this will come up in that Resident Evil video that's going to be up later tonight. Nothing has bothered me more with the Resident Evil franchise than changing Jill's freaking face. Like, I don't understand. Like, there's been slight tweaks to it over the years, but compared to the ridiculous... I'm trying to think if I want to do that, because I think it's just a dagger that's in there, but it's an old key if you play as Chris. I know that. I don't... Like, do I need another dagger? Not really. Like, they made slight modifications to it over the years, but full too. But nothing as drastic as Resident Evil Revelations. Like, it just doesn't make any freaking sense to me what they did there. So, still to this day, like, that bothers the shit out of me that they did that. I think we'll go this way and we'll kill those zombies that are up there since we go through, make a clean run. Oh no! Let's see if I can run this without getting killed by... I usually get hit by at least one of the dogs. It's like impossible. You know you're getting a really good run of the game if you can avoid these stupid dogs in here. No, chill. Jeez. We might as well get that map, why not? I don't understand why they changed her face. Like, I mean, maybe there's a hidden story there that I've just never looked into deep enough, but her face looks really freaking bad in Revelations. She's not really, like, I guess her character is older, but not, like, that much older, so I don't understand why you would change it so much. I mean, even look at someone like Claire Redfield. She doesn't look that different in Revelations 2, so I just don't know why you would change that. Of all the things you could change, why that? Like, I don't know.
Barry.
Oh, Jill. Any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
Alright then, let's split up again.
See you later.
Ciao.
Let's split up again. Oh, Jill's got a bad tummy ache right now. I didn't realize I'm on danger. Like, holy shit, man. Well, let's see if I can't. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why there's a dagger on the ground there. You should technically be dead, but I bet you he gets back up. Because that's been my luck. That's been my freaking... I'm dead. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's good, too. I'll take that. I must be on, like, very danger. Like, okay. Like, in very much danger. Like, I don't... Sure. Sure. quick, and we will... I think I have a healing item, but we can drop off the shotgun. We don't need that. I have a first aid spray. I guess we'll just bump that right now. You'll notice I'm a pussy sometimes when I play this game and I save frequently. Ugh. I'm trying to think. If I go through this door, I don't know if the... I can't remember if I run through this door again, is it going to jack? I don't think so. I will say it's freaking nice to play this game without those door load screens. It's pretty cool. It's kind of the only modding I really wanted to do this game. I kind of like to leave it in its original like presentation, I guess. These dogs are really annoying. I thought they wouldn't come out until I picked this up, but I guess I was wrong in that regard. Whatever. Let's try and get out of here. And we never have to come back here again. Get off me. Immediately puts me on caution. Oh, I forgot. Oh, shit. I guess we'll go around the other way. I totally forgot about that. Running low on ammo, too. Now that guy, I legit thinks he'll just chill there. It's a lot easier to manage 1 instead of 3, so... Trying to remember. I don't think... Yeah. I don't think that key works there. That's the armor key. What key was this one? Armor. Okay. We might as well do that next, huh? I should have brought my shotgun because this part frickin' sucks too. Dumb move on my part. You know what I'm going to do really quick? We open this really quick. I'm going to go get the shotgun just because I don't want to deal with these stupid dogs. They're annoying as shit. Oh, that's right. I got some buds in here I can take care of too. Well, shit. We're low on ammo though. Let's see if I can shake and bake him. So I'm gonna put the gun. If I'm lucky, I can shake and bake him in the corner over here. Come on. Try and do this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Shake and bake. And there's this other jackass that's already laying on the floor. We'll just burn his body now for the hell of it, because I want to. Because otherwise, I think he gets up and is a crimson if you don't burn him. So. Go ahead and take care of that bullshit right now. Alright, done. Problem solved. Alright, so we don't need the plant thing right now, so we can put that away. Take the shotgun. Oh, he's already coming downstairs. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright. I forget. I think there's another guy, or maybe not. Maybe I can shake and bake him around the bullshit pillar here. You know what I'd really like to see? A high-definition remaster remake of the Dino Crisis games. I think that would be cool. I really don't know why that's not a thing that anybody's done yet, other than Capcom doesn't care about that franchise. They kind of put that franchise in the ground with that third game, which is a piece of garbage I own. I do own that game. It sucks. I usually kill these dogs because it's good to come out here for some free heals if you need them. It does waste some of that sweet, sweet shotgun ammo, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. Boom. Boom. Trying to think here. I'm thinking I should go, because don't you have to unlock this door? I can't remember if this door is unlocked or not. Okay. Might as well, right? Actually, what am I doing? It'd probably be quicker to go this way, right? Get rid of that dog whistle. Who needs it? Oh, it's a good thing I have the shotgun too, because there's this stupid ass crimson that I'm gonna have to deal with here in a little bit. Him. I think after I take care of this bullshit, like I think he hides around the corner, so you don't really have to ever deal with him, but I could be wrong. I like how I have to wait for this. Problem solved. Whew. I'm trying to think, shit, do I want to try and pick this up? Yeah, we'll pick that up really quick just to have it. We'll bring it back into that room. I could see him in that mirror. I could literally see him running in that mirror, man. Piece of garbage. I thought about doing a bonus round stream, depending on how early this gets done tonight. I don't remember how I got it. I think it was in a Humble Bundle. But I actually have a copy now of... we might as well just put this guy down, because we gotta come this way. Umbrella Chronicles, Umbrella Corps, that shitty game that it's like a cooperative like shooter or whatever, and I was thinking about playing that just for the first time, seeing how awful that game actually is, but I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I installed it. I took the time to freaking install that game. I've seen video of it. I've seen people talk about it. It looks just absolutely awful. It came in a group of games, so it's not like I paid for that game specifically. I don't know, man. Like I'm thinking about it. It depends on how long this takes tonight. I might. We'll see. That's right, that door's locked. Whoop. But yeah, after this one-off stream, the only other one-off stream I'm planning for the rest of this month is going to be some Zombies Ate My Neighbors. At some point, that might just be a bonus round stream after a session of Dead Space or something. Dead Space is going to be the next thing we stream here when Resident Evil's done. So probably the very next stream after Resident Evil. Considering if I get this done in one stream, that's what the next stream is going to be. Dead Space, I will warn you guys ahead of time as I play through that game. I'm going to be saving up very frequently in that game because I need to make a lot of save points to do footage for a future episode of The Greatest Generation. Oh good, it's the guy who spits... Well, this sure is some dickery. So I will be saving quite frequently when I play through that game. And then obviously we're going to close out the month with Deadly Premonition, which I am really looking forward to playing for the first time. So, we can put the shotgun away because we don't really have rounds for that anymore. We'll bust a save here. We'll take the chemical. I don't think I have... Just want to check something really quick in this box. No. Good thing I saved. I always save here too, just in case I make some sort of stupid error. Like that right there, but it's okay because I got a dagger. Go in here really quick, fill up my kerosene. That's the other thing you can do in this game if you don't want to do the cool Barry scene. You can pick up this broken shotgun and then go back, throw that in there and take the real shotgun. That's the other way you can do it. But if you play as Jill, you can get the Barry scene. If you play as Chris, you don't get that. So you have to do the broken shotgun. But you can also do that if you really want to as Jill. Not as fun though. I'd rather get that cool scene. Okay, so we're up to the plant room. And I didn't bring... and I didn't bring the plant shit with me. I'm a dumbass. So I just made this a lot more difficult because these things are going to crash through now. We are going to quit really quickly, go right back in because I don't feel like dealing with those zombies right now. This loads fast enough. If I was playing the GameCube version, man, I'd be waiting a couple minutes doing stuff like this. I thought I took this, but I guess not. Alright. Put that back. And put that back. Maybe we can shake and bake this guy here. Ah, excellent. It's not what I want, game. Fill up my kerosene. I'm gonna leave those, and I'll get those on the way back. Those save ribbons. Dad. Now this is what my friend and I used to call herb run, where basically you can fill up your inventory with a bunch of green herbs and just go throw them in an item box. It's pretty helpful. It's definitely recommended. I'm not going to take them all right now. I'm going to take a few of them. I want to save one save slot here. Actually, I'll take another one and I'll combine it just for the hell of it. And actually, I could probably combine that into one of these others and make what I call mega hash. Yep. Alright. Now these guys are going to come crashing through this window. We're just going to run past them and ignore them because I don't give a shit right now. Jill don't care. Jill don't care. Now we'll grab that save thing. I will warn you guys ahead of time too, like, I've never used this no door mod thing, so if the game crashes, it crashes. I don't think it will, but it seems to be pretty stable. I've been pretty impressed with it thus far. We'll go ahead and put this shit away. And then just for the hell of it, because we have so many save files. Now, we have two options. We can either go up the stairs and see how bad it is up here. Problem is I can't see this guy. Ah. Well, a knife it is. I should try and do this right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this before this guy makes it all the way over. Take care of that problem. Next area. Oh, we can go do the puzzle I hate the most. There's a couple puzzles in here I'm not huge fans of. This next one specifically, I'm not a humongous fan of. I should go see. I can't remember what key opens this door. Okay, that's good. We'll go out there later and get the grenade launcher, but I don't feel like doing that right now. This is one of my least favorite puzzles in this game. I'm gonna sit up for a minute here. I love the dust that comes off that thing when you do that. A mysterious jewel box. There's another like puzzle in this game that I'm not a huge fan of. It's not this one, because this one I think you just hit some lights and it works. You get the second death mask. Go put those down there. We got 2 of the death masks. The third death mask, I think one of them is in there with our buddy the snake, Yawn, I think his name is. And then I'm trying to remember where that 4th mask is. I always forget and then I remember. But we can go ahead and shove these 2 out there to take care of that now. Oh, one of them's in the bird room. I haven't done that yet. I kind of want to go over there because there's some good ammo. Can't tell. Is that... Okay, so that should be this one. We're gonna need good ammo for the crimson bearded guy that we have to fight down here. I love how he's right there. I have a lot of daggers. Ugh. I want this ammo though. Like that's hot ammo. It's probably gonna cost me another defense item, but I don't care at this point. Alright, let's go do the bird puzzle because that's actually really important to what we're trying to do in this game. And that's actually a really, really good shortcut we can open up in this game too. I put the shotgun away, right? Yeah. Unfortunate. Another part of this game that's really annoying is obviously the fight with Lisa Trevor is the other like really big choke point in this game for a lot of people if you're doing a no save run, because like one hit from her and you get knocked off, it's game over. That happened to me. One of my worst. The first time I ever went for a no save run in this game, first time I got crushed by the boulder in the underground caverns, which was disheartening. And then the second time I attempted it, which was even more disheartening, I literally got to the end there and I got pushed off that ledge by Trevor, or Lisa Trevor. And it was just like, oh, you have to do the whole thing all over again. And it's not a fun experience, let me tell you. Alright, we're doing a little bit better there. We might as well bust out a save since we have them. We're going to bust out a save, and then I'm going to take a quick, brief moment break here so I can use the restroom. Hopefully I can do it without having to quit this game, so let's see here. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to try and Alt-Tab out of this game and hope it doesn't screw things up here. Alright. You guys can listen to this wonderful save room music for a couple moments. So anyways, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I apologize for the momentary, you know, brief moment there. Hopefully that doesn't, hopefully that don't screw anything up in the game. So I apologize for that here, guys. Go ahead and put this away. Of course I dicked myself. I figured that was coming. I gotta go down that way too, but I don't have a lot of handgun ammo, so... I wonder if I can... Ah, I tried to shake him. He grabbed me from behind too, which sucks. Peace. I doubt the game will be this good. Even though he's on the ground and should technically be... Yeah. Nah, they dicked me. They dicked me. I think on some runs of this game, when you go in here, there is, I mean, obviously Barry's in here right now.
Ah! Jill.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this. What do you make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part, and somebody didn't want anyone to see it.
No, really?
Let's continue our investigation.
Okay. Oops, I totally didn't mean to do that. Before I press this, we're going to go in the other room and grab the health item in there. Whatever, I'll take a first aid spray right now. It's fine with me. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a green herb behind there, yeah. I have not decided if the Dead Space stream is going to start tomorrow night or Thursday night. One of those nights I'll be taking off streaming for a little bit here. And then the next day or two, I actually plan on spending some serious time with Evil Within. I've been neglecting it, and I really want to get back to it because I want to finish it and do a review. I've not played nearly enough of that game, and I really want to. I like what I've played of it thus far. No. I want to press the button. So I think this stupid ass bug like hurts you regardless. Like I'll get trapped by this thing even though oh maybe not. That's like not what I was going for, game. Sure. Just making sure we got everything we want here. Actually, you know what? Oh, I don't have that thing on me, so that's not gonna help me right now anyways. Okay. Oh, I'd say that was a good lucky lucky move there. Go ahead and open that door up. We'll go ahead and do this other puzzle first. Oh, I'm gonna have to go the shitty way to get there. Fudge. That means I'm gonna have to see these stupid dogs. I really screwed myself on that one. Thinking right now if there's another, there is no other way. Because I went through that door too many times already, unfortunately. Shit. I'll get attacked. I always get attacked by these stupid dogs. Oh wow, that's what we call maybe getting a good run. Oh, I almost. Oh Lord, that would have been bad. They're just coming at all angles for me, man. There's Lisa Trevor. Yay! We can literally just run out here and go shove that thing on there. Might as well. Jeez. Okay. Just got some buddies waiting for me, you know. We just have one left to get. Let's see, how bad are we here? It's always hard to tell. I can't remember if that kills him. I want to sit here and see if that kills him. No, it doesn't. Well, on that note. I think we're up to our buddy the snake already. Alright, we're gonna go get the shotgun. Actually, you know what? I haven't gone out here yet to get this, so let's go do that really quick. Another thing I'm thinking about exploring in the future, not horror fest related, but thinking about hooking up my PlayStation Vita TV to this monitor at some point and doing some old PS1 JRPGs and some other stuff that I have through that. That's an easy way to stream and play those kind of games. That was a really good purchase too, the PlayStation Vita TV. I bought that thing for like $20, I want to say, back when I was working at GameStop, because it was just, it happened to be a situation where somebody walked in and traded one in, and this was after those things were already kind of dirt cheap, and in this area, pretty much everybody, because a lot of the employees that work for GameStop, you know, picked that shit up really fast, so when they saw that, yeah, screw it, why not? And so I haven't seen one in a while, like in 6 months, and then one day this guy walked in, traded in a bunch of shit, and that happened to be one of the things he traded in. I was like, cool, and I just immediately bought that, so I had a PS Vita TV that I haven't really used much, because if I ever want to play a video game, I'll just play it on my Vita. But I actually haven't played a Vita game in a long time, so, but yeah, no, so I got that, and then it's actually funny, the very last week that I worked at GameStop before I, quit and got a different job, I had another customer walk in, excuse me, I had another customer walk in with, did he fix the doorknob? Did that already happen? Okay, no, he did not. I had another customer walk in with a Vita TV, and it just literally, at this point, did not take them for trade anymore. I believe they took them out of the system. And the guy's like, I don't want this. And he literally just leaves it on the counter and walks out. And I was, you know, being the nice guy, I was working with another coworker, and I looked at him and was like, I'm going to be honest, man, I already have a PlayStation Vita TV, so I guess this is yours. So he got to walk home with a Vita TV and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, the moral there is, I guess if I would have waited a little bit longer, I would have got one for free. But I mean, I paid $20, man. Like, that's such a good deal for that thing. The thing launched at like 130, right?
Richard,
The only downfall is I don't have a DualShock 3 anymore because I don't have a PS3 anymore.
You're
But you can
wounded.
just wire your DualShock 4 to it and it works fine.
Whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
Could never get that remote place shit to work though properly, unfortunately. My internet,
And it had to be
I don't pay for
poisonous.
the most top of the line
Richard, hold
Comcast
on.
service. I could, but
Bring me
I
serum.
give those pieces of
It's
shit
awesome,
enough of
but
my money.
didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
Gee, that's where it is. The funny thing is, we'll go get this serum and we'll save this guy, and then I'll probably let him die at the snake, because that's usually what I do, because I'm a piece of shit when it comes to that part of the game. So, do I have any more self-defense items? I have one. Okay. In case I run into my buddy here and I'm not prepared. All right, we'll just go around. Sure. Actually, earlier this summer, I was on a big for some reason I had a big 3DS kick while I was still at GameStop, and I played a lot of the Mercenaries game that came out on the 3DS, which is actually a pretty good game. It runs like garbage sometimes, but it is what it is. And then I did a playthrough of Resident Evil Deadly Silence, which is the DS port of that game, which is actually a pretty solid port of that game, all things considered. So I did that. Do I want to keep this? We could probably put this away because we're not burning any bodies at the moment. We'll keep the lighter because I think I need that for that one room, and we'll take these. Alright, let's go. And I did a playthrough of that game. Because, again, I was on the kick. Like, I didn't want to bring my Switch to work because of all the robberies and stuff that were going around in the area. So I didn't feel comfortable having my Switch at the store because I didn't, I have those, at this time the Switch was a lot harder to come by than it is right now. Like, you can literally walk in a store and buy one right now. Like, they're pretty common now, at least in my area. Like, when I it's a prime example. When I went to pick up my Evil Within at Best Buy the other day. Just walked in the door. There's like 10 Switches on a table, so like they're pretty common now. But you know, back then, you know, 6 months ago, and even, you know, I guess 4 months ago, but you know, beginning of summer, that shit was really hard to come by. So I didn't feel comfortable bringing it to work.
Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. Does it ever not hurt?
Alright, I could pick up one of these, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Isn't there a zombie back here? Yeah, there totally is. And I don't have a thing for him right now either. What's in here? Like the music or something? Something's in here and I don't remember. Oh, I'll take that though. I'll take those. This is going to be the impossible part, because you have to get in here and get this music, and there's a guy in here. It's like impossible to get in here and do this without... I don't have a... Shit. Well, I guess this is happening. Come on. Come out the door. See if I can get a 2-for-1 here. The thing is, I don't have to burn these bodies. I'll never come back in this room, so who cares? We're actually gonna... I'm gonna shift the camera. I just noticed it was kind of down there. Is this other guy stuck? Like, what are we doing? Oh, that didn't... Piece of shit. Whatever. Problem solved. Yeah, because I think, don't you need a different key to get in there? Because it's like a one-use key, isn't it? Yeah, the shield key. Okay. Well, now it's on to some more puzzles. Fun times, fun times. Let's go ahead and grab the herbs that are, well... Nah, I don't need those right now. We're gonna head and adjust myself here. Whew. I mean, I'll be honest, like, with this month in particular, and I knew this month was going to be a giant undertaking for this channel, and I think next year I'll probably retool it a little bit. But doing all this Horror Fest stuff, all this streaming and everything has really taken a toll on, like, me just playing video games for the fun of it for myself. Like, I mean, obviously I'm having fun playing Resident Evil right now, but I haven't had a lot of time to devote to, like, games, you know, in my personal life, so I haven't gotten a lot of Evil Within 2 played. I'm only on Chapter 3 because I got sucked into doing all these cool side quests in that game, because they're cool and they're really well done. So I've only played about 4 hours of that game thus far. 3.5, 4 hours, something like that. But I plan, if not tomorrow, Thursday, one of these 2 days, I'm literally going to cut out a, like, 4-hour block and just get a good chunk of that game accomplished, because I want to get further in it. And I just haven't given myself enough of a time to do that. I'm trying to think, where do we want to go? We want to go... Oh, okay, I know what we gotta do. This is gonna suck ass. See if I can trip this guy up. Come on over. Oh, you son of a bitch game. You son of a bitch game. Oh, and, I'm dead. I'm probably dead. Yeah, that killed me. Well, at least I saved right there. That's my dumbass fault. Shit. It's a good thing I'm not going for a no-save run, man. That'd be disheartening. Oh, shit. Itch time my head here. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Dead Space. I think I've said before, but I have not played the original Dead Space in... Oh, shit, man. If we're being honest... When... Dead Space 1 came out, what, 2008, right? I played it originally when it came out, and then I played through it a second time, like, maybe a year later. So that would have been, like, 2009-ish. So I have not played that game in almost 10 years, which is ridiculous to think about. Come on, man. That's a long-ass time. It's a long-ass time to not play a game, so I'll probably suck ass at that game compared to this, like, I haven't played it in so long. We might as well open this really quick, and then we will, I'll just do that. Alright. I gotta go and get the actual piece for this real quick. Some point I should look at getting a better, getting a newer iPad. I've been rocking this iPad 4 forever. And I mean, I don't even think I don't think they're even updating this to iOS 11 or whatever iOS we're on right now. It's like 11 point something. So, wasn't there, I swear there were more things up here. Yeah. Maybe there's not in the normal version. I gotta grab that too. I just realized I was not paying attention to the chat. Mike, if you're still in here and watching, that was not actually a Tails song, that was the main theme for Chrono Cross, called Scars of Time. It's a personal favorite of mine. Alright, let's see here. Excellent song, though. I did this run already. It's my dumbass fault. Small, you want. I always do this stupid puzzle wrong like 6 times, even though I know exactly how it has to go. Shit. It's the snake key. Alright. Trying to think of the best course of action. Gosh, this no door thing is freaking incredible, though. It really is. See, like, the snake thing, like, you don't have to kill him. That's the thing. You literally can run in there. You can literally run in there, grab the death mask and what you need out of that room, and just walk out, and he ends up killing Enrico. Is it Enrico or is it Ricardo? I can't remember. We'll run down here and we'll save really quick, because I'm going to need that ammo for the other guy, which he's going to suck ass. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. It always feels like it's so much later because I'm not used to it being fall now. So like I literally looked, I'm like, oh man, it's only 8:35. It feels like it's like midnight right now for some reason. I also been under the weather, so I'm a little out of it in that regard. Let's see here. Because after that, we might as well just do this all in one fell swoop. So we'll take that with us too, because what are the things that are in there? I need that, and that's going to be gone right away, so we should be good on that. Oh man. This was actually one of the first, not one of the first, but in my early days of like pre-ordering and going to GameStop, like years and years before I worked for the company, when I lived in Michigan briefly for how long did I live in Michigan? You know, the hard streets of Detroit. I use that loosely. I didn't live in the hard streets of Detroit. I lived in a suburb, but I definitely visited the shit parts of Detroit a few times, and like Detroit's not a fun place, man, let me tell you. I remember pre-ordering this game really early on, like the first minute I got that EGM with the cover story, because that was, you know, pre-internet era. I just remember being blown away. And then immediately rushing, or it might have been Game Informer. It was either EGM or Game Informer. See you later. No!
Oh, am I poisoned? I need serum.
You have to go right to that room, which sucks. I think there's immediately a zombie out here too, which really blows. Might as well pick that up really quick. We can use that even though we're poisoned. But I just remember going, like, losing my mind over it. I think it was Game Informer the more I think about it. Because I had a Game Informer subscription for a long time. And I just remember going and... Shit, that was a close one. And getting it, and reserving that, and then getting it day one. I'll never forget, it came out May 1st, 2002. I remember going and picking up my reserve, and then I remember getting home. Because I remember it was like, I would have been a freshman in high school at the time, and, which is crazy to think about now. I guess we'll bust that out. I mean, we have all these saves. But I remember I had a buddy that lived down the street that I used to hang out with all the time, and he was homeschooled. He didn't go to the high school that I went to. And I remember just telling him all the time, like, you know, I'm super pumped for this Resident Evil remake and everything. And, God, this game came out. It was absurd. That was probably a good chunk of that summer was me playing through this over and over again. Fudge. I don't know if I can shake him right now. Might have screwed that one. Oh, shit. I'm just going to reset them real quick. Actually, let's make sure I didn't take that. Alright, so we have that. We have the shotgun. You know, I don't really even need the lighter right now, so we might as well put that away. We should take a healing item of some sort with me because we'll just take a first aid spray. Shit. That was a good chunk of early summer 2002, like. And the thing that sucked about it too is when I went to high school in Michigan, they are freaking crazy up there. They go to school until like mid to end June, and then they start school like really early, like second week of August. And at least this was what it was when I was a kid. And then because to offset that absurdity, they will have like a couple extra breaks during the year. So like they had something that I wasn't used to when I lived originally lived in Illinois, and that was called it's gonna come to me, midwinter break. Which was this shitty ass secondary spring break that took place like third week of February, and you would literally be off school. And the only reason this really honestly existed is because a lot of times there were so many snow days in February that they just decided, you know, screw it, we'll just do this so we don't have to worry about it and hope that it snows at that time. The problem with doing that is because it you know, elongated school, so now school is, you know, takes way too long. to get done, and it sucked really bad. I'm wondering if I can just grenade his ass. I'll probably toolishly get hit by him, so it's a good thing we just saved. I'm gonna try and just grenade him. He will get back up. I think that killed him. I'm knocking the car because I can't see. Alright. I can't remember if this shotgun is the one that you can... No, it's not. It's the other shotgun you get later. Okay. Sure will. And we're off. Yeah, and it was funny because I went to high school 3 years in Michigan, and then my final year when I moved back to the area that I live in now. And it was funny because when I moved back, like, they don't have that shit in Illinois, so it was nice when I moved back to just be back on like a normal ass schedule. Also, like in the 3 years that I lived in Michigan, I wasn't used to Eastern time, and school started. I gotta send a text message here really quick. School started at like 7:15 in the morning, so to me that was like 6:15 in the morning, and it sucked. Like, it sucked hard. So oh shit! No. It sucked hard, so and then back in the day, you know, when I was using AOL Instant Messenger, as most of us did, in that time period to communicate with all my friends, including friends back in the great state of Illinois here. It was even worse because I would get home from school and, you know, I was still kind of trapped. I never adjusted to Eastern time in the 3 years I lived there either. Like, it always just felt wrong to me. It was nice that, like, it was pretty much a light out till like 10 o'clock at night. Like, that was kind of cool, but that was about it. Like, in the summer. And the only good thing I'll say about when I lived in Michigan, the only part of it I enjoyed was the summer. I literally hated everything else about it. So I already hate the winter, and the winters are harsh in that state. So I hit it wrong.
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun! Ineffective! Instant! Stay away! Forest outside mansion!
Stay away! Oh, man. Ugh. Swallowed wrong. Oof. Okay. that's better. I mean, I'll be honest, for me personally, I would love it if it just stayed between 65 and 75 degrees all year round. I'd be really happy. I don't mind the absurd hot, like, warm days, like, once in a while either, like your 85, 90 degree day, but creepy. But I can even handle, like, the lowest up to, like, 50. I've mentioned to my girlfriend several times, like, when we get married, like, we should just look at moving to Texas or something. Somewhere down south where the coldest it gets is like 50 degrees. I know I could get cold in Texas sometimes too, but not Illinois Midwest cold, I'll tell you that much. Whoops. We made it to Lisa Trevor's little cabin. I can't remember if there's anything out here. I don't think so. I always have a hard time ducking Lisa Trevor at this part too, because what are we doing on health? We're doing okay on health, but I bet you anything I'm going to get hit by Lisa Trevor here. One of these achievements in this game, and I did this twice, is pick up every item in the game. That sucked. That is not the way I ever want to play a Resident Evil, like one of these older Resident Evils, and it sucked hard, man. Let's see, we can put that away because we're not going to use that anytime soon. I don't want to bust a save here because I feel like that's a waste of everyone's time. Honestly, I was trying to decide if I want to grab that, but I don't think that's necessary right now. If we don't end up finishing this in one sitting, and I'm going to try to, I will finish it up next stream, and then probably just jump right into Dead Space, but... one thing I will say is I sat down and I recorded two new videos this morning. One video, and you'll notice because I'm wearing the same freaking shirt I'm wearing right now. One of the videos is a thank you 50 subscribers. You know, I hit 50 subscribers, which a lot of people is going to be like, oh, that's not really that big of a deal. I mean, for me, growing this channel organically, not trying to do ads, and I know some of my videos have been hit with ads due to demonetization and that kind of stuff, thanks to some copyright issues. But like personally, I'm trying to avoid any kind of ads, at least right now. Like I'm, a YouTube channel just starting out. I'm not about that. I'm not looking to make money off this right now or anything like that. And I mean, 50 subscribers in 6 months might not seem like a lot, but considering I'm not really out there advertising this shit, I think that's pretty impressive and pretty good. I should have grabbed the wind crest. That's my fault. So I did a video on that. That video is essentially the bookshelf I mentioned in one of my other previous live streams that has all my retro, not all of, but a good chunk of my retro, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1 games. I just kind of went through those as a video. I thought that would be fun to do, so I did that today. I think it turned out really well. That video will be up either tomorrow or Thursday. And then also today I recorded and this one I have to edit yet, I recorded what I modded onto my Super Nintendo Classic. So I did that. That video is not going to have any music, any of the sound from the Super Nintendo games, because I want to avoid the copyright or demonetization of the video, because I think that shit's ridiculous with Nintendo right now and getting pissed at using their music and stuff, where it's like I'm not looking to profit off this really. So I think that falls under fair use, but maybe it doesn't. So But that'll be up later this week as well, so I'm looking forward to posting that video. And then obviously Horror Fest continues on here. That's starting to come to an end here. I do have plenty of other Horror Fest videos to put up. They're just going to require some editing. I've got film club reviews of The Purge, that Purge election year. That'll be coming up. I got a film club review of Christine. That'll be coming up. I'm still sitting on if I'm going to sit down and watch Annabelle Creation and do a video on that. I might do that some point this week too. I haven't decided yet. There's also a top 5 favorite horror films of all time video that will be posted at some point too. I'm saving that one for the last week of Horror Fest, but that'll be up as well. So just a couple more film club episodes, and then obviously I need to compile and put together the condemned episode of The Greatest Generation. I've pretty much recorded everything for that. I still have to capture some footage of Condemned 2, but everything else of that is pretty much ready to go. So the funny thing is I'm going to sit down to capture footage of Condemned 2, and I'm going to end up just playing like another hour or 2 hours of that game. I'll be honest, I did briefly think about throwing that game in here for streaming this month, but, I mean, we're getting close. I mean, what, we got 2 weeks left? So, of Horror Fest this week and next week, and then obviously it'll bleed into, Deadly Premonition's going to bleed into November, so. Let's grab some stuff in here. I'll bust a save here. Bust a save here, and then once again, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to use the restroom again. I apologize. Trying my best here, but unfortunately, the stomach stuff still... It's getting better than it was. It was the worst yesterday. But it's getting better, so let's see if I can alt-tab out of this really quick, and you guys can listen to this nice music, calming Resident Evil music again. So if you guys give me a moment, I will be right back once again. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just go ahead and adjust this really quick. Alright. Whew. I'm actually going to sit up for a little bit here. I want to get this stupid mouse cursor off the screen, too. Someday I gotta sit down. I think I've said this before on these streams several times, but my my whole setup is a nightmare when it comes to wiring. Like, it's probably the worst fire hazard you'd ever see, if we're being honest. I think I took that out on accident. So I was confused, like, where did this key come from? Is there anything I can burn in? Like, I'm trying to remember if there's anything I want to burn in this area. I guess we'll hold on to that right now. Excuse me. That wasn't part of our deal.
But it's not
Oh,
necessary
man.
to destroy stars. What about my family?
Like, now when you play the game, you can totally know that that's Wesker talking, but I guess that was kind of a mind-blowing revelation back in the first time, you know, anybody ever played through this game.
Jill.
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry. I'm just gonna get some fresh air.
IGN's review score of WWE 2K18 7. That's about what I expected that game. Again, I'll pick that game up Black Friday. Excuse me. I'm not surprised. That game's got a new graphics engine, I guess. That's pretty cool, but 7. It's about what I expected that game to get. So. Like, was anybody surprised by that, you know, revelation that that game is more of the same? Like, those games have been kind of the same for the last couple of years. Like, 2K15 was the first wrestling game I played since the 64 wrestling games. And, can I not? Oh, that's right. He comes in here and immediately grabs me. Well, and I guess I really enjoyed that game specifically. like really enjoyed that game. So then when I got 2K16 the following year, really cheap by the way, I didn't pay much of anything for any of those WWE games. I played a lot of 2K16 as well, but it was just kind of more of the same. I thought it was actually kind of worse than 2K15, but a lot of people were put down in 2K15 because they stripped out a lot of the stuff that made those games so good on the last generation versions of them. And then they kind of added that stuff back in slowly between 2K16 and 2K17. Then every year I play through that game, and I play the career up to a point where I just either lose interest or it becomes kind of a pain. So we could probably put that back right now. Again, I want to play this one. Like, it's a thing. It's like that's my sports title for the year because I hate sports games. But like 2K18, the WWE games, those are kind of my sports games for the year. So. But I look at that, like right now, because it literally just came out today, I look at that and go, yeah, that'll be Black Friday, 30, 40 bucks, and I feel comfortable paying that for that game, so. So my big games, the big games that have come out this fall that I'm not buying right away and just waiting are Shadow of War, Assassin's Creed Origins, I'm not going to buy right away. I think it looks cool. I think it potentially looks like the most interesting Assassin's Creed game we've gotten in a while. That being said, I still have Syndicate I haven't even played yet. I'm honestly kind of waiting and seeing if Syndicate gets a upgrade on the Xbox One X. I doubt it will because I don't think the PS4 Pro version of that game got an upgrade. But we'll see. I feel like there's something, because I need to pick that up. Another run of this game that sucks ass, knife only run. Done that too. Done that before and just like, I don't really feel like doing those again, at least not right now. Oh good. Trying to think of what I can drop off here that I don't need yet. So I have the shotgun. Let's see here. I don't need the self defense gun because I want to make sure I have enough stuff. We can probably put this might be a regret, but we're gonna put that away because we won't fight the plant beforehand. Trying to decide if I want to do the V-Jolt thing or not. That's going to require me doing that shitty puzzle that I hate. I might not this time. I usually do it. I'm not feeling like doing that today, so I might just fight that stupid-ass thing. Oh, that's right. I gotta go down first. Oh, there's this shitty puzzle coming up here. These sharks suck. I always, like, it seems like I get hit by one usually once. Yeah, I always get hit by one. that one hit from this shark has me on red. Like, are you kidding me right now, game? Of course, this one's herb mix of 2 green herbs. I'll just use that right now. Alright. I'm trying to remember. One second here, guys. My phone's going off. Let's see here. I think it's like 2, 3, 1. Probably gonna do this wrong and have to do this again. I'm always bad at this part of the game.
Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold. Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Bye. Oh. True story, I actually watched somebody streaming this game once fight this shark. Like straight up just fought this shark. It's like, what are, like, literally, I watched this guy do this, and I just sat here like, what are you doing, man? You just push that thing in. You don't have to fight that shark at all. It's ridiculous, man. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is... I knew there was Magnum rounds down here. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a mistake not doing the V-Jolt thing, but I think we're just going to go ahead and play the game this way. I just think that's a better way to play. I'm tired of doing the V-Jolt thing. I seem to do that like literally every freaking time I play this game. Oops, I didn't mean to go in this room. That was dumb of me. Put that away. Probably put that away for the moment, I think. We'll bust a save here. And then we will go and do the next part. Knew those awful bees were coming. There's a hole in the wall here. Gets rid of that. Yeah, I guess I never thought about it, but I forgot about this bee part in this game, and I guess that's kind of a throwback in Resident Evil 7 with the bees and that part of the game with I don't remember the Lady Baker. I can't remember her frickin' name off the top. Is it Meredith? I feel like that's her. It's something. It starts with an M, but I guess that's kind of a good throwback in a way. Whoa. I always enjoyed that there's just this bullshit save thing here. Alright. I did that wrong. Problem is I didn't bring that shit right now, so we better go do that real quick. I'm just gonna fight the plant. I don't want to do the V-Jolt thing. I hate the V-Jolt thing. It sucks. It's not a fun battle, if we're being honest. Kind of sucks. The only thing that sucks about doing this way is if I do this way, then I need ammo for the snake as well. So, I'll save the self-defense gun for the snake, and I'll just do this. I think I'll just keep the shotgun. I feel like they give me more. Oh, you know what? If they're giving me this many shotgun rounds, I'll just do that. Okay. Then we'll bring the other herb thing, because I don't think we'll be that bad. So, all right, let's just go take care of business. Oh, I forgot he can poison you like a piece of shit. Bad place to be. Probably wasn't the best idea, but it worked. That's what it was all for. We didn't use that. What we have, 24, 30 round. We used about half of them. That's not terrible. That could have been a lot worse. So.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Shit. Let's see. There's stuff I could totally pick up on the way back, because I think he leaves you a bunch of shit, so... I'm trying to think, like, we should probably just take these blue herbs and throw them in the, thing really quick. I thought it was interesting. I saw earlier today, because I was wondering, you know, I've been following this Harvey Weinstein scandal thing pretty heavily. I mean, that guy is forever tied to Hollywood. But I've been waiting to see what Kevin Smith was going to do about it, because, I mean, his career exists because of Harvey Weinstein. So that's the person that gave him his big break. So I've been really interested to see, like, he's been incredibly quiet on this whole subject, and, you know, I just figured something was going to happen because his wife is a very active, I guess feminist would be the word I would use, and so I knew something was going to happen, like he would have to do something at some point.
Jill to Brad, can you hear me? Brad.
And,
Shit, it's broken.
I saw he's, like, donating all the residuals and future residuals to some sort of woman's charity. Like, I mean, that's good for him. That's just good publicity. But, I mean, he made the comment, like, his career is forever tied, for good or for bad, for better or worse, to Harvey Weinstein because of everything that happened. So, like, I get totally where he's coming from. We're just going to take care of this problem now. It's going to be an issue later. Oh, I don't need to worry about that right now. I was sitting here like, wait, what? I thought that was interesting though. Like, I mean, good on him. That's a good PR move for him, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense to me. I don't think he should. I don't feel like he should have to feel like he has to do that though, just because that man happened to give him his break. So, like, that's the one thing I would say that I feel is kind of shitty. Like, I feel like he was super pressured into doing something like that because of that. And, like, yeah, that man may have given him his big break, but just because that guy did a bunch of shitty stuff doesn't mean Kevin Smith did, you know? So, that part of it is whatever, but that's how Hollywood works, man. These people will distance themselves from Harvey Weinstein as quickly as they can. I mean, again, that guy was an incredible piece of shit. He was abusing women for years and doing just terrible, unspeakable things. And, like, everybody kind of knew. It's the kind of thing where, like, it's been so close to breaking for years. I'm surprised it honestly took this long. Isn't this where the... I can't remember. Is this where the hunters come back out and I have to start facing the hunters? I guess we'll equip that because that's a thing that's going to happen. Yes, it is. The hunters! They're here! The hunters! Worst, you know what? I take it back. I think when the second time I went for that stupid achievement for Resident Evil, and the PlayStation version, like a year later, I got sideswiped by a hunter during the no save run. That sucked. That really sucked. Because if you get sideswiped, like it's a one-hit kill. If you get sideswiped, there's nothing you can do. It's luck based. So, I guess we're going up to fight the snake, so we might as well bring some stuff with us. I'm trying to decide, like, do I want to bring... Because the shotgun... I feel like I should save the shotgun, because that's good for clearing out other things. And I should bring this. I could just bring it all, but then I can't pick up... I literally can't pick up anything in that room. That's the problem. This is the dilemma I'm in. I mean, I'm gonna lose that key right away anyway, so I guess I'll bring the shotgun as well. Screw it. I'm not gonna bust the save out right now. If I die, I die. Oh shit. Oh, I said some big words and I got screwed on it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I literally just made that comment of like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about saving there, and then I died like a tool. Oh man, that's bad. Okay. You know, honestly, my thing about the Harvey Weinstein thing is, like, I get it. The guy was a piece of shit. He did some terrible things. What I dislike about it right now, and I think it's great that, you know, there's kind of a women's movement right now with women are coming forward and saying, like, oh, I've had, you know, bad experiences too. And I think it's good that these stories are getting out there and there's more of a conversation about, you know, sexual harassment and stuff right now. Like, I think overall that's a good thing. The thing that drives me nuts about this whole thing is it's starting to turn into a situation where it's like, I see a lot of it, especially on Twitter and stuff, but I see this mentality of like, well, all men are that way. It's like, no, not all men are that way. A lot of men aren't that way, actually. And I just, that shit drives me nuts, so. I guess I technically could have put that away. Let's go put that away really quick. But, and that shit's driving me nuts right now, because I keep seeing that, you know. Thankfully, I see people kind of shut that shit down, so to speak, but I've seen a lot of people, like, sharing those stories and stuff, and then I see a lot of people like, oh, like, all men are like that. And it's like, no, man, not all men are like this. So, yeah, we'll just, screw it, we'll just go. Oh, I remember why I had that out now, because I'm going to put down those dogs. Got greedy. Trying to debate, like, do I just want to put down a bunch of those hunters right now? Like, I haven't decided yet. I'm going the wrong way. I don't know. It's a good debate. Well, at least I know it's going to take 2 hits or, you know, 1 hit if I get sideswiped by one of these stupid things. Again, I'll probably ignore the ones that are, the one that's in here. We're going to try and just kill this one right now. Come on. Are you effing kidding me right now, man? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, I'm pissed now. Oh, that's so maddening. Are you effing kidding me right now? That's dumb. Oh, that's so stupid. Screw it. You know what? Screw it. I'm putting the shotgun away. I'm just gonna blow these stupid pieces of shit away now with the grenade launcher. That's how pissed I am at these stupid things. That's so incredibly stupid, though. Like, are you effing kidding me, game? That's what I'm talking about, though. That one stupid sideswipe that happened to me once doing that. Like, the no save run sucks, man. Like, it seems like it takes me a couple times every time I go for that before I can just get through it. I mean, I've done it. I showed you guys photographic proof, but, like, man, the hunters are the frickin' worst. I don't think there's any other enemies in the game that can one-hit kill you that quickly. Oh, I forgot about these. You know, I'm just going to run past these dogs for now. I've literally never been able to get through this area without getting hit once or twice by one of these snakes. Like, it's ridiculous to me. And I'm immediately poisoned, too. Well, that's why I bring that. I can't believe I got frickin' sideswiped by that hunter, man. Luck. That was very lucky there. Alright, let's pick up that. The best one is, like, Chris has that grenade that he'll just shove in, the self-defense grenade. He'll just shove in the hunter's mouth and it blows them up. That's always pretty cool. Alright. I'm ready to kill some hunters. I'm just grenading them this time. I don't give a shit. Ammo conservation's for pussies. Oh, you. I can't believe that happened a third time. I really kind of don't want to play this now. That's maddening. That's insanity to me that stupid thing did that again. As someone who's played this game, this is probably like my 40th playthrough of this game. I cannot believe that that's happened 3 times. That's never happened that many times in a row to me in a playthrough. Very disgusted. I'm disgusted with myself right now. Like, it's that one specific guy. Like, he does it every time, and I should know better. I should frickin' know better. I'm gonna blow my goal now is to kill him. I will not be satisfied until I look at that thing's corpse on the ground. I cannot believe that happened a third time. I know I'll get hit by one of these dogs. Oh, maybe not. I'll get hit by one of these snakes, though. It's literally impossible. It's this snake right here. It gets every time. It doesn't matter, because if you cut a freaking corner on the first one, you'll get hit by the second one. So you'll always get hit by this snake. I think in all of my playthroughs of this game, I think there's only ever been one chance, one time, that I did not get hit by any of those snakes there. It's just a trashy part of the game. You get hit almost every single time. Ugh. Pick up this ammo, and then we're going on a hunter killing spree here. The problem is there's no better way to go. Like, I could just go through that other door right there, I guess, but I kind of want to go to that save room there. I guess I could ignore it and go the other way, but I'm going to run into hunters no matter where I go. Like, that's the thing. So I guess I could say screw it and just go a different way, too. The The problem is the game puts me in a shitty situation, so... That's how it's done. You guys have to forgive me for a second. I have to use the restroom again. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Not fun. Not fun at all. I will be right back, guys. Again, I apologize. Be right back. Alright, I am back. I apologize again for the delay there. Go ahead and go back to the game. Whew. How much ammo do we use? The correct answer is not enough. Oh, I forgot the mouse is in the way there. I don't know if, unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to be a one-off stream. This might actually end up being 2 streams, but it is what it is. I usually just run past this part because you never come back down here, so. There's a couple zombies that make your life a pain here, but I usually just fry them. That didn't kill him. Trying to think, because you can. We don't have a lot of room though. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be a hunter. That killed him. That was unexpected, one-hit kill. I think we're gonna end up saving it for here tonight, guys. Like I said, I'm still getting over some stuff, and I knew going into this that I wasn't going to finish this in one playthrough, so I'll be streaming again probably earlier tomorrow night to finish up this. Like I said, I knew kind of going into this that this was going to be a two-part stream to do this, and I'm not trying to go for any kind of crazy like speed run or anything like that right now. So, but I think we're going to save it up here. I'm going to get this video uploaded to YouTube here. But yeah, that's going to be Resident Evil for tonight. I thank you guys for joining me. I apologize again for the couple breaks that I had to take, but as I said, I'm still kind of under the weather, getting over something right now. So, yeah. And, yes. And, again, I thank you guys for joining me tonight. Stick around tomorrow night. Like I said, I will do the second part and the end of Resident Evil. Thanks for joining me tonight, and check out the new Resident Evil video that will be up on the channel within the next hour. Thank you guys. Catch you later.